This is me with Nigeria's most infamous crypto billionaires, BLord.
Are you a scammer?
You should be the last person I will give access to.
And for the next 24 hours, I've been given exclusive access into his life, relentless hustle, and constant danger.
I was taking my son to school for a guy with gun, came out, shot my tire.
To uncover the truth behind the headlines.
This is where I grew up, this is where I came out from. Zero.
And the chaos that comes with this extreme wealth.
Are you okay? If we're going this way, you need some food.
This will be a crazy 24 hours. And the timer starts right now.
So I'm on my way to meet one of the richest men in Nigeria, a self-made tech entrepreneur and a crypto billionaire. But he's also a man that's been accused of running multiple online scams and masterminding one of the biggest internet frauds in this country. Let's go meet him. First things first, I need to go ahead and check out of my hotel right over here. As you can see, it is a fairly humble place. Kind of dirty, obviously. You don't get a bed cover, you just get a bed sheet full of stains. But this place only cost me about $5 or $6 per night. And luckily or unluckily for me, I didn't need to spend much time on the bed. I've actually had the worst case of shits for the last 2 days, and I've actually been spending most of my time on the toilet.
Right away, I checked out of my hotel and headed towards the local market to get a nice hygienic meal, as my stomach was already up.
Ah, look at that. What's going on here? How you doing, Archie? You okay? Look at that. It is getting nice and golden, nice and crispy. I will just take one piece. One piece for me, yeah. Wow, I'll take it with my finger. It's so hot. My fingers are burning. Yum. That is so good.
Yes,
wow. It's sweet potato.
Yes, sweet potato.
I thought it was going to be like a normal potato, but it's very, very sweet. But it's also...
Very hot.
I tell you what, man, that potato was so freaking good. I'm going to go ahead and buy it and give it to everyone over here. There is enough, don't worry. How much do I owe you, please, for everything?
Everything is 2.5.
That is a good price. We fed a lot of people, so I'm going to go ahead and tip that. There's $100 for you.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
it. So you're probably wondering why the heck I am here in Lagos rather than chilling on a nice beach in the Philippines next to my future ex-wife. Well, there's a long-running suspicion with my family that we are part West African. So today, I came here to find out by partnering with MyHeritage.
And trust me, you'll want to keep watching to see what my DNA results said that made the locals celebrate with me like this.
You know BJJC. Let's go.
Wow. For just $29, MyHeritage will send you a DNA kit. You swab your cheeks, seal it, and send it back. And the whole process takes less than 2 minutes.
Can I put my laptop here?
Yes.
Yes, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. So this is MyHeritage.
Ready? Okay.
All right, let's find out. First one is 44% West Asian. That is a surprise to me. I had no idea what that is. Middle Eastern, kind of expected. 11% Italian. Mamma mia, I had no idea. I'm 8% North African. And finally, I am 2% Nigerian. Let's go! Me no BJJC. Me no BJJC.
MyHeritage covers more regions than any other DNA test, and it doesn't just show you where you're from, but also connect you to your long-lost relatives. You can also trace your origins back by 10,000 years with their Ancient Origins feature to discover ancient populations from which you descend, such as Imperial Roman and Norse Vikings.
And don't worry, your data is kept completely safe as MyHeritage is committed to never selling or sharing it.
And right now, MyHeritage has an exclusive limited time offer where you can get their DNA kits for just $29.
You can claim it by clicking the link in the description, scanning the QR code,
or simply by using the code Ali29 when you check out to get this limited time offer.
and as an added bonus, MyHeritage will give you 30-day free trial of their best subscription for family history research. Let's keep going.
At this point, I got a message from BLord as he was ready to meet me in less than 24 hours, where he promised to give me a deep look into his business, the allegations that made him spend time in the prison cell, and his rich, extravagant lifestyle. However, before doing that, I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the worst slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place is intense. The smell, the heat, And all the water flooding right here.
Wow. As soon as I arrived to the slum, I met with the chief that was in charge of this area. And what he decided to tell me was truly heartbreaking.
My name is Sunday Desmond, and I'm son of the chief here in Makoko Waterfront. I run 2 schools here and orphanage home, and each of my school have over 300 kids each. Some of the kids in the school are orphans and less privileged kids. Those are the kind of kids because their parents can afford to send them to school, and I have to put this upon myself as son of the chief.
After 5 minutes of being on the canoe, we arrived to the hospital and the orphanage that he runs with his family. And so I decided to take a closer look.
My shoes are completely full of water now. Alpha, how are you? How are you? Hello, how are you? The kids here live full time?
Yes, they're full time.
So they sleep here,
this is their
they
home.
eat, everything.
This is their home. This is where they sleep, and they walk off from here. They have their toilets, have their bedroom. All the bed frames are wooden. They were wooden, and somebody actually donates all these iron ones.
Wow,
Iron ones to this room, and so we are looking forward to the same thing to this place too, because the woods actually attracts bed bugs, so you get. So and then, the iron ones will never bring something like that.
Can you tell me how much it costs to run a place like this per month, for example?
For a month here, we need about 1 million naira.
1 million, yeah.
Yeah, to run this place.
Are you getting any help from the government as well?
No, nothing in this place that the government has done for us. The only plan the government wants for us is to send us out of this place. They want to send us out of this place and then reclaim this place. They want to put sand in all these places.
They develop luxury houses.
Sell it, real estate, make a lot of money. So, and it's also one of the reasons that push me giving the kids education, because if they have education, get a good job out. Even if government actually take over this place, they can at least get a job out there.
Let's go upstairs to the 2nd floor. See what the rest of this orphanage is like.
Good afternoon, how you guys doing?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Are you good?
Yes, sir. My name is Richard.
You're the teacher here? Amazing. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for all you do. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Richard is actually one of our staffs that works in this place. One thing about our staffs here is they actually working so hard, and they are not looking at the money. We're paying them, and though we're not paying them enough as they're getting, I think they get 25,000 naira a month. So now let's welcome Mr. Ali.
No, let's change it. Let's do appreciation for Miss Rachel.
Okay, appreciation.
Yeah, let's do it for her instead.
Okay, let's do it. Mr. Ali said let's use it as an appreciation to your teacher.
At this point, I was genuinely taken back. Even though that these kids had so little, they kept a smile on their face and studied hard so that they can look forward to a brighter future. And even though my budget for this trip was super limited, I couldn't help but donate to their cause.
So just by sheer coincidence, my sister actually had a dream about a couple of weeks ago that I will be visiting an orphanage and that I should be donating to it. And the plan wasn't really to come here. We just completely stumbled upon this place by the off chance. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that a dream comes true and just donate a little bit of money to help out this orphanage. I really appreciate all you do. You do an amazing job. You're running a hospital, you're running an orphanage, you're running a school. The world is much better with people like you, man. I wish I'm half the man as you are one day. So this is $200. Just put it towards the kids here. I trust you'll do a very good job with it.
Thank you so much for these donations, and I really short of words. And if I said I should start thanking you for this you've just done, so I'll take a whole day.
If anything, I should be thanking you, man.
Very quickly, if you're enjoying the videos that I am making, I would really appreciate if you like the video and subscribe. Because 60% of you that regularly watch my videos are not subscribed. And obviously the only way I can make these videos is because of your support. Thank you.
This is something we're not expecting at all today, and then so I believe God have sent you to do this. I say thank you so much.
I'm going to put Desmond's details in the video description. If you want to reach out to him directly, donate, please do.
And yeah, just make sure you donate as much as you can.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate that.
Having experienced what life is like at the bottom of the poverty line, I headed towards Lagos' most exclusive millionaire district, as it was going to give me an introduction to the rich lifestyle before meeting BLord.
Right here, I made it to one of the most prestigious and newest areas in all of Lagos. This is Ikoyi, and as you can see from around me, the roads are nicely paved. You got nice plants here. Over there, you have Rolex and Cartier. This big building behind me is owned by Microsoft, and this one is owned by Oracle. And right behind me is the richest area in all over Lagos. This is, of course, Banana Island. This is where musicians live, big rappers, and also some pesky politicians. The houses over there start from 1 million and they go all the way up to $7 million. Let's go take a look.
At this point, I hired a boat and headed deeper towards Banana Island. And believe you me, the houses that I saw there were f***ing crazy.
Look at it, man. This is absolutely a unit. You got a horse in the balcony for some reason. You got some chandeliers and a lot of people maintaining and looking after it. And if you thought that house was big, take a look at this one. What the f is this? This is a unit. This is like a mall. Hey. Coming to Nigeria, you would think that places like this don't really exist. You would think that it's mostly slums and ghettos and hoods. Oh man, just 20 minutes away from that, you have these amazing, incredible apartments right next to the waterfront. And look at these massive, massive houses. While we tour Banana Island, let me go ahead and give you another tour of the boat as well. And look at this, we have a microwave over here. We have somewhere to cook some food, and as well as that, we have a fully working sink, hot and cold water. And look at this beautiful cabin as well. You can come here, chill, maybe sit next to your lady friend or your man friend. I don't discriminate. Let me come out of this hole. God bless Nigeria. No health and safety. Look at this house over here, man. This is insane. Apparently this is one of the richest politicians that live over here, and he has a helipad and 2 helicopters to take him back and forth to work, because obviously one is not enough. Coming here to this part of Lagos, you can really see that there's a huge contrast between the earning power of the people that live over here. Even though we are only 20 minutes away from Mokoko, that feels like a world away. Can you imagine those people wanting to move here based on what they earn right now? They couldn't even do that, even if they lived 100 consecutive lives. Look at me, I'm the captain now. All right, so it seems pretty simple. Unfortunately, my friend is feeling seasick. I guess it's because of my driving. So it seems pretty simple. You got 2 gears and shifts over here. You have a steering wheel and a screen navigation as well.
Having had an introduction to the millionaire lifestyle of Nigeria, I was finally ready to meet BLord and to experience his billionaire life. And so I headed towards the airport and flew to Anambra State, not really knowing what to expect. After all, what I read about him on the news was f***ing crazy. Wish me luck.
I see an AMG pulling up towards me, so I'm guessing that is my man. No. Hey, that's the man.
Oh,
BLord.
it's good.
How you doing, sir?
Good, very well. How's it going?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, sir. A lot of security, huh?
With the heavy security behind us, I was keen to get stuck into some important questions, as I was genuinely concerned for our safety.
You're obviously one of the youngest and richest people in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I can also see that there's a lot of security guards behind us.
Yeah.
Armed security guards.
Yeah.
Is it dangerous for us to be walking outside in the street right now?
A bit dangerous. Not that really dangerous. A bit dangerous. So, I almost got kidnapped, which I escaped that. I would say, and it happened just once. Ever since then, I've never had such incident again.
They tried to kidnap you?
Yeah.
With that harrowing story out of the way, I wanted to find out how BLord made his money and if it was done in a legit way. And so I needed to ask this question.
Can you actually tell me what your net worth is in dollars?
I would say 300.
$300 million.
Yeah.
And can you tell me how you came up on that money? Was it a quick thing, or how did you actually make it?
Was it really quick? Good morning. Was it really quick thing? Let's go. It was a really quick thing. I would say it took about 8 years.
8 years to make that money?
Yeah, 8 years.
And how did you actually make that money?
Via crypto.
All crypto?
Bitcoin.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you want to know more about me, I'm going to take you to where it all started.
Okay.
At this point, we jumped in BLord's G-Wagon and headed towards his childhood home, which was over 2 hours away. And so I took this chance to get to know him by asking this question.
How old are you now?
I'm 27. I turned 27 earlier March this year. I turned 27.
And how old was you when you made your first billion?
I would say 25.
25.
Yeah.
Do you always roll up with this much security?
Yeah, because I need to be protected at all costs.
Right.
I do a lot for the community. I do a lot for the state. I'm a very important person for the state. So they have to protect me at all costs.
As you can see, we have a security guard in front of us. And another one behind us.
If truly there's a danger, even this security cannot stop it. We have rich men like me that got killed even with their security. So if the people don't love you, your security can't stop it. So it's not even about them. So this one is just maybe to scare them away. But if they really want to bring you down, they will kill your security and kill you.
Are you scared of dying?
Honestly, yes. My brother, I cannot have this kind of money and not be scared to die. You know, I'm young. So that's why I'm always on my own lane. I don't want to die, my brother. If you're in my shoes, would you want to die?
No.
You wouldn't want to die.
Yeah.
Even my brother in the back will confirm he doesn't want to die. Even him being under my roof, sir, he doesn't want to die. More of being in my shoe. I didn't die when I was struggling in the Delta State.
Yeah.
But I want to die on G-Wagon. I reject, don't say that again. Death didn't see me all this while. I was struggling. I was even begging for death to come. Death didn't come. You want to come now? No.
Not there.
No. I will look for that death and he will explain to me why now.
After a couple of hours of driving around, we made it to BLord's village, minutes away from his childhood home. But on the way there, I couldn't help but notice how much money he was donating.
How much be this? Okay.
Mangudelu, it's a Mugita. It's a Mugita. Okay, now, please.
Are you okay?
Sorry, sir.
Expensive to be BLord in your village, huh?
Expenses. I've spent over 500 quid.
I know. So we've been in the village for, I don't know, what, half an hour?
Yeah.
You spent over $500. Dollars, not naira.
Quid.
Pounds.
One problem with Nigeria is leadership. One individual can take a whole money meant for 2 million people.
It's a case of corruption, or?
A case of corruption, clear corruption.
Wow.
Serious corruption.
And you okay talking about this? Does that not bring any issues towards you talking about corruption in government?
Why? Am I lying? I'm saying the truth. So nothing's gonna happen. If they say I'm lying, then they should come.
So we just made it to BLord's village. This is the house where he grew up in. None of this has ever been shown before, so this is a real behind-the-scene footage. Let's go take a look.
Right away, we headed deeper inside BLord's childhood home. And believe you me, this place was not for the faint of heart.
This is where I lived.
Wow, man.
This is where I lived. This is the parlor where I lived.
You lived here?
Where I lived. This is our parlor. This is our dining. This is our dining. Then this is our room. This is where BLord slept. This is where our bed is. This is our wardrobe. We kept things here. We hang our clothes later on the floor. This is our room. This is our toilet. Bro, I literally used this toilet. I used this toilet. Come and sit. I used this toilet.
You're being serious, right? You're not joking.
Not joking, man.
This is serious.
I can't bring you 3 hours drive and come and be joking. This is where they do palm oil and all that. So, but this wasn't there before. But let's take this way, gently. Bro, I can't take you 3 hours drive. Come and be joking.
Yeah, but a lot of people make up stories about where they come from, but this is intense.
This is our backyard. This is where we wash clothes. We keep our firewood here. This is where everything is done, bro. Everything is messed up, bro.
Wow.
This is where I lived. This is where I grew up. This is where I came out from. Zero.
How does it feel to be back here?
I feel great, man.
Really?
Feel great, yeah.
No bad memories?
No bad memories.
Seeing BLord's humble beginnings, I was genuinely taken back. After all, the luxurious lifestyle that he promised to show me later felt like worlds apart from how he grew up, deep below the poverty line.
It was tough. We have to engage on different things to just eat 3 times a day. You know, the struggle was just to have something to eat, not even to buy other things, just money to eat. That's just what we were struggling for.
Come on.
People really love him over here, man. And this love really can't be bought. Obviously, he's paying them a lot of money. That is real love right here, man.
Before going to his new home and seeing his luxury lifestyle, we headed towards a mobile repair shop where he had his first real job, a place where he got started on a life path that allowed him to make his billions.
So this is the man where I repaired phone.
Yeah, exactly. This is where he started?
Yeah, where I started.
Wow.
So this man put me up.
Wow.
He gave me the platform. This is my mom's shop. My mom's shop is there. So this is where I repair phone every time. A lot of controversies. I give him a lot of headache, you know. I spoil phone, repair phone, this, that. So this is where where I keep the phones. When I'm done repairing phone, this is where I keep them.
This thing here?
Yeah.
Wow, what is it? This looks like...
These are the things I used to repair phone.
Wow.
This is where I keep the phones. 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
10 years. Wow.
Yeah, so this is where everything started. This is where I made people money before investing in crypto.
And how much money did you make here per day?
Probably I make 10,000, 15, 20,000 depending.
So not much?
Not much, yeah.
$6?
It's about six quid, yeah.
Wow. And from there,
I went to
school.
school.
Crypto?
Yeah, I went to school. At school, I joined crypto.
You still know how to fix the phones?
Yeah.
Did it?
Probably yes, I don't know. But I spot a lot of phone, bro. And I got a lot of beating for that.
What? For what? You got beaten up?
Spoil phone, you have to repay for the phone, bro.
Yeah.
You can't spoil somebody's phone without paying back. Exactly. Yeah, it's a mistake, you know.
Being around BLord, it was easy to see that he was well liked and respected by his fellow people. But still, that didn't answer any of the questions about the crimes that he was accused of, which included cryptocurrency fraud, terrorism funding, and aiding in internet fraud. And so we headed towards his new home and to do a sit-down interview where I can confront him about those allegations. But first, he wanted to give me a quick tour of his house.
This is the car collection. My God.
This is a Lamborghini. This is a G-Wagon for my wife. That is the Range Rover for me. That's what I use to go to work. Then I use this one to go for maybe occasions.
Wow. This is nice, man. Who's this guy?
My little puppy.
Hey.
Fresh bulldog.
Hey. Wow, look at this, bro. Let's take a look. Wow. That's an entrance and a half, man. Look at that beautiful staircase. That is a serious living room, man. Look at the crazy ceilings as well. All the way up there. Wow. I guess this is where they go ahead and eat. I like the pictures as well, man.
Thank you.
The outfits look on point.
These are local outfits.
Oh, this is a local outfit?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it was Gucci or something.
No, local outfits.
These are local chairs?
Yeah, local chairs.
Wow.
Used from wood. Very heavy. And this is the bar, but I don't drink. So, but
You don't drink?
I don't drink. So. I'm not a drinking type.
You're just always working, huh?
Yeah, always walking. I don't have time for drinking.
You can't speak in puppy. Hey, puppy. Good point. Good point.
In Igbo land, it's the richest neighborhood you can ever see.
Wow. That is a crazy view, man. Wow, look at that. So all these houses here in this estate are very expensive?
Yeah, more than half a billion.
$500 million naira?
Yeah, very expensive. There's the full little thing.
Oh, no way. That's cool. We got another part over here as well. Oh, nice. Got ping pong, gym equipment, and pool as well. Do you ever have time to come and swim here, or you always working?
Sometimes.
You still make
So
time.
this is where the security lives.
This one here.
Yeah, then we have a cinema upstairs and all this.
Guys, look at that. He's got his name on this wall. So when you're driving towards his house, all the way here, you know exactly who lives here.
At this point, we were finally ready to do the sit-down interview. And believe you me, I was not planning on holding back.
So you are a crypto billionaire. But what does that actually mean in terms of day to day? How did you actually make your money?
I started as a business, buy and sell. I got from A, sell to B. So I actually started, let's say, Naira was about 300 to $1. If I buy from A, 300, I sell to B, 350.
Since then, you've obviously moved on from crypto and now you focus on other apps to make money.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how you make money with those other apps as well?
All of my major apps are bill payment app, just airtime, data, cable TV, electricity. It was just a young man walk up to me, say he can build an app that pays bills. I said, okay. He said how much, I told him how much, I paid him. He built the app, I named the app Bill Points, and today Bill Points has about 1.9 million users.
Having found out how he made his billions, I really wanted to ask him about the question that was on my mind since we first met.
You was investigated by the Economic, Financial and Crimes Commission, the EFCC. Are you a scammer?
These questions, so many people have asked me several times this question, and I think you should be the last person I would give answers to. I was never a scammer, I'm not a scammer, and I can never be a scammer. I was investigated and they got a result. The result was them. They did their forensics on me, they confirmed that. I took them to court, I won them in court, I got my cars back. If I wasn't claimed, I wouldn't even dare to take them to court because it's almost like impossible winning them. So it took by the grace of God for me to achieve that. And it has been one of my greatest achievements.
In terms of allegations, so it was money laundering, aiding terrorism, and internet fraud. What evidence did they have?
Anybody can claim anything. I can come out and say, oh, this person, I can look for a prominent Nigerian and say, Dangote this, Dangote that.
Yeah.
Anybody can say Dangote ate terrorism, but the fact remains that did any court of law says he did? Was there any proof to back that? No proof. So it just mere allegations, and they were not able to back it up at all.
And if you thought that story was crazy, just take a listen to this.
EFCC, they broke my door, came inside. They arrested me, took me to their station, did forensics, checked everything for complete 10 days.
You was in the cell for 10 days with no evidence, just sitting there.
That's just how we found ourselves in this country.
Sitting in that cell for 10 days, what things did you think about?
I was like questioning God, like, God, why me? Why would you put me in such a situation? What have I done to deserve this? I'm just a 22-year-old boy, so why stressing my life? God
was up there smiling, never knew you had plans for me. And I'll tell you for free, without that incident, I wouldn't be here with you.
At this point, I started to realize that life as a Nigerian billionaire was rather more dangerous than I first thought. But what he decided to tell me next was fucking crazy.
I was taking my son to school around 7 a.m. in the morning. I got a Corolla, blue Corolla, double crossed my car. 4 guys with gun came out, shot my tire. They chased me, but they couldn't get me because my GLA, I got to put it on sports mode, bro. Sports mode, I vanished immediately. Their Corolla couldn't meet up.
Your son was in the car with you.
My son and my wife's elder sister were 3 in the car.
Having learnt about BLord's crazy past, I really wanted to know what motivated him for his future.
Nigeria, we have a very high rate of poverty, and I believe we should show one another love. If every rich man can help 100 people every year, I believe that should reduce the rate of poverty by at least 30%. And what I'm doing is currently trying to build young people that dream like me, to be like me. That's what I'm doing.
At this point, I really grew to respect BLord for not shying away from any of my tough questions. To me, it was clear that his name was dragged through mud for simply being young, rich, and successful. And as I pondered on that thought, we jumped in the car and we started driving towards the one person that kept him strong and motivated during his toughest times. And that was, of course, his mother. But on the way there, I couldn't help but notice his generous charity side. Never seen someone give out so much money in my life.
Because I am quid.
You're gonna be quidless by the end of this video.
I can't be quidless, bro. If there's no amount of quid I can give these guys that will make me go quidless, bro. It's impossible. I took more quid, bro.
What's this for?
It's for charity.
Honestly, guys, I think we spent over. I say we. BLord spent.
We went together, bro.
Spent over $1,000 today, and we got some more money over here.
God bless you.
And after a few minutes of driving around, we arrived to his mother's house that he proudly bought her.
So we just arrived to BLord's mum's house. This is a house that he bought them, and to retire them, he spent over $150,000.
As soon as we arrived to his mother's home, we were welcomed with a beautifully cooked home meal. And trust me, this food was f***ing delicious.
How you doing, Auntie?
Welcome to your house.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome, sir.
Thanks so much for having me. It's a beautiful house here, huh?
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. BLord's mother went ahead and cooked us some lovely Nigerian food. So we got rice over here, and is this a chicken stew?
Yeah, chicken stew.
Wow, look at that. Wow. That is good, man. Wow. Look at that. Big, delicious pieces of meat as well.
After that delicious meal, I really wanted to get stuck in and to ask BLord's mother this question.
In terms of money and so on, did you come from a lot of money growing up?
We live in one kind house, unbelievable place. You can't even be able to live there, but we managed to stay there due to what? Lack of money. So, but after everything, God answered my prayer through this boy. He's the one that bought this house for us. He bought cars. Every year he changes my car. He bought car last year, December 13th. Lexus 350. So ever since that time that he started making money, he has been doing a lot of things. He transformed my life. I'm not like this before. People that know me know that I'm not like this before. Even then, immediately this boy started making money. Anybody that knows me before, once you see me, you started praising God.
They didn't recognize you?
Yes.
Wow.
They're surprised.
How many siblings are there?
There are 7 now.
7?
Yes.
Wow.
Including him.
Yeah.
But he's the oldest. He's the one taking care of them from A to Z.
What was he like as a child? Was he a naughty child? Was he good? Or how was he growing up?
My son.
Yeah.
He didn't stress me. He didn't stress me for one day. It's my son.
Yeah.
He loves me and
Yeah.
I love him. If you watch his body here, the first tattoo that he wrote, "I love you, Mom."
No way. Really? Wow.
You can check it now.
Hey, he didn't show me that.
That is the first tattoo.
He's
So
blushing.
For you to know.
But she whooped my ass though.
Oh,
She
what?
whooped my ass when I was a kid.
That was training now. I'm doing it
Training, huh?
at least.
Well, it worked.
Yes,
worked,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Amazing.
Wow. So this is in the old house, huh?
Yeah, this is she. This is she.
Wow.
He taught me how to be contented with whatever we have. So even though we don't have money then, but we are still happy, we still laugh, we
You
still
are living
smile,
well.
we are okay. You will not even know that we don't eat well. The whole thing started from her. She was a good mother. She never disappointed. She stood for us. She stood for us, even though when the marriage was not favoring her, she kept her ground. She stood her ground and said, "For my kids, I'm not going anywhere."
While I was happy to witness the love between BLord and his mother, that warm feeling quickly came crashing down by what they decided to tell me next.
There was a bad moment with her. She was kidnapped.
You was kidnapped?
Yeah, she was kidnapped.
Because what?
When that village, that place was dangerous. So I was making money. They said I was making money. They kidnapped her. We had to pay about then we paid about 10,000 quid.
Pounds?
Yeah, 10,000 pounds.
What happened on that day? Can you?
They just picked her. She was coming back. She just blocked her car, picked her up, they called me, say, "Oh, with your mom, pay the money." She was crying on the phone. "Hey, you're gonna pay the money?" I was crying. I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." I had to get 10,000 quid, pay them through Bitcoin. They released that after like that, and immediately,
After 2 days.
immediately we left that city because there was no security.
Wow.
It's crazy.
They even came for the second time.
They
tried to
to
kidnap her twice.
Yes, they tried the second one.
They tried to kidnap me as well. I know I told you already.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Wow.
Having learnt as much as I could about BLord's past, I really wanted to know more about his future. And so, we jumped into his Lamborghini and we drove towards his office where he makes his billions.
So now we are sitting in the Lambo. We're gonna go for a little cruise. This is gonna be fun. Oh, that nearly snapped my neck back. And don't worry, YouTube, we are driving just under the speed limit.
This is my manager.
Good morning. What happened? Oh, did someone get a squash? Good morning, good morning. Poor girl got squashed behind the door. Good morning, sir. Wow, look at that.
Where everything happens. Where people actually get dreams.
Wow. There's a big office, huh?
Very big. This is my lawyer. This is the senior advocate of Nigeria. This is the richest Igbo man alive.
Wow.
This is the deputy governor. In America, they call them deputy mayor. This is my manager. This is an award. This is an award. This is a senior police officer. This is the customer support where complaints come alive. Amazing people.
Ah.
Amazing ladies.
Good morning, ladies.
Hard working.
How you doing? Working hard? Hardly working? Thank you. That's it. I'll close now.
This is Viewpoint t-shirt.
Oh, no way. I'm in Liverpool. So this is where the magic happens, huh?
This is where it is. This is my product. This is Billboard. This is Beat Shop. This is Jetson. This is JetPay. This is Famous. And this is the BLord group. This is Billpoint for bill payments. You buy airtime, data, cable TV, electricity, flight. This one allows you to send crypto to crypto wallet. This one allows you chat if you want to P2P, you want to do crypto transaction, this is it. This allows you to send money, Nigerian banks. This allows you to buy social media engagement like followers, likes, views, and all that.
Then this is the BLord Group logo.
As I sat there talking to BLord, I couldn't help but reflect on the events of the last 24 hours. I came to Nigeria to meet this controversial crypto billionaire, not expecting much from it. And yet, I felt like I was leaving with a newly found sense of respect for him instead. BLord promised to give me a rare glimpse into a life of a Nigerian billionaire. And I can't help but feel that he kept his word and went above and beyond what he promised. And in just 24 hours, he took me on an emotional roller coaster, sharing his darkest, saddest, and proudest moments of his life. And while the controversy will always follow his name, it was clear to me that there was more to him than what the fake news media headlines had to say. Beyond the billions, the Lamborghini and the crypto empire stands a man that the world was too quick to judge, but never took the time to truly understand.
So that is it. I just made it to the airport and now I'm going to go ahead and fly back to Lagos and then back home. And what a crazy journey it has been, man. And who would have thought it? All this started because of a simple DNA test. So if you want to find out where you're from, or find a long lost relative, or go on a crazy adventure, you can do so with MyHeritage. Click the link in the description, scan the QR code,
or use the code Ali29 to get their DNA kits for just $29.
Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.